Hola amigos, Johnny here. This 7.5 kilometer path in Andalucia, southern Spain, called Caminito del Rey, was once considered one of the most dangerous in the world. And today the entire route has been carefully restored, but although it's much safer now, one thing hasn't changed: the unique experience of strolling along walkways hanging over 350 feet up on a sheer cliff face. And that's still scary as hell, but the views are simply unforgettable. Once you get to the entrance, you will have to wait with everybody else to get your hard hat before hitting the trail. Some people chose to go with the guide, and some people choose to go on their own. You'll need to buy tickets in advance for the hike, and you can reserve them on the official website. The hike starts from the north in a town called Ardeles, and you enter through a small tunnel, which you saw, just kind of about 2 kilometers long, and then you get to the main entrance. The route itself is spectacular from beginning to end, and right at the start, as you can see here, running through cliffs, canyons, and a large valley, it crosses landscapes through the gorge with walls over 2,000 feet high. This unique path, suspended 350 feet up against the walls of the gorge, originates in the early 20th century. It was actually built to bring materials and maintenance workers to the local hydroelectric dam. Then in 1921, King Alfonso XIII officially opened up this feat of engineering, taking to the walkway to the Conde de Guadalhorce Dam, and since then it's been known as the King's Little Walk or Caminito del Rey. After its original opening in 1901, the path gradually fell into disrepair, and after a number of accidents and fatalities, it was officially closed in the 1980s. But it had become known and remained as a popular, quote-unquote, unofficial attraction. As the path was closed off by little more than a sign, it could be easily reached by crossing an expressway or an iron girder railway bridge. So as you've been watching this, you could actually see where it has been refurbished and where the old pathway is underneath some parts of where we're walking. There's actually reports of unconfirmed 27 deaths and 74 serious injuries on the path. But after some government funding in 2006, the work began so that a spring of 2015 reopening was announced. In this part of the video, you can actually see where the new path was built directly over the old path, the deteriorating path, the one where people actually died on. In fact, my hotel clerk, who was probably, I would say, late 30s, told me that he did it back before the refurbishment and says that he can't believe he actually did do it then. And once you finish the 7.5 kilometer hike, which is a true bucket list item for so many people, there's buses waiting for you to take you back to the start at the north end. where all the hotels are located. And it's fairly cheap. It's €2. It's a cheap ride. And there's also food establishments at the end of the hike and beer stands as well. I hope you enjoyed watching the video with me and strolling along the hike and experiencing it a little bit, at least virtually. If you did, hit the like and subscribe. Until the next video, ciao ciao.